Well, welcome to our camp celebration, everybody. This was, without a doubt, one of the best summers of camp we have ever had. While we have some parents and family members with us, let's take a minute to thank them and give them a big round of applause on all of our campuses. Thanks so much for being here. Well, we also want to recognize all the coaches that volunteer their time to work with these students every week, week in and week out. And in some cases, they take vacation time and they go to camp. Let's also give our coaches a huge applause for what they do. Well, students, we had a great week at camp, did we not? This summer, we saw more students joining us at camp than ever before. Many encountered Jesus for the first time. Some experienced an unexpected change or made decisions that will shape their future. In case you forgot what camp was like, or if you weren't able to join us, take a look at this.
A lot of you walked in tonight and you're not sure you're worthy of God's love anymore. And God's gonna tell you very specifically, don't you ever give up.
And the reason why it'll never be enough is because God has created us in such a way that without Him, life for any of us will never be enough.
But if we walk in the light as He is in the light, we have fellowship with one another. Why do we have fellowship? We have fellowship, friends, because every single one of us in this room are broken. And we have fellowship, and that God gives us grace.
Right now, tonight, some of you are going, no, I deserve these chains. I'm a bad person. Are you kidding me? Jesus paid for the chains with His own blood. You can give them back now.
All of the gravity of sin and tragedy, you took it up to the cross. The reason we know love. Sing it. No separation now. Death is forsaken now. You've won the fight for the lost. For freedom in your love. I hear the melody of saving grace. I feel the rhythm of your faithful heart. You are the reason we are living, breathing. You are the freedom in a desperate world. You are the reason we are dancing, singing. You're the reason for the hope we found inside. You're the reason for the hope we found inside. You are the reason we're alive. All of the gravity of sin and tragedy, you took it up to the cross. The reason we know love. Come on. All of our burdens gone. You've broken every bond. You won the fight for the lost. For freedom in your love. I hear the melody of saving grace. I feel the rhythm of your faithful heart. You are the reason we are living, breathing. You are the freedom in a desperate world. You are the reason we are dancing, singing. You're the reason for the hope found inside. You're the reason for the hope found inside. You are the reason we're alive. You are the reason we're alive. I hear the melody of saving grace. I feel the rhythm of your faithful heart. I hear the melody of saving grace. I feel the rhythm of your faithful heart. You are the reason we are living, breathing.
Isn't that incredible? Out of all those highlights, the one that I just can't get over is the amount of students who've decided to follow Jesus and start their journey with baptism. Thanks for being brave and stepping out in faith on what is sure to be the most exciting and adventurous journey thinkable. Now, I don't know what kind of story you came back with, but we know you have one. And if you were to highlight your camp story, what would you say? Well, I bet some chapters in your story could be, maybe you found your soulmate, good for you. Maybe you met some people and now you've got lifelong friends. Perhaps you barely slept. Was there anybody that slept less than 3 hours? Raise your hand if there's any one night and it was less than 3 hours. Some of you maybe didn't even sleep at all. Well, you might have lost your voice while singing your face off because our worship was unreal this year. Well, maybe you felt challenged and renewed in your faith. Like you're going to camp and you weren't expecting to feel revitalized and on fire for Jesus, but you do. Maybe you experienced the power of God like you've never experienced before. Perhaps you sensed God was nudging you to make a difference in this world, to travel to a remote place for His mission, make a drastic change in your personal life, or for some of you to start taking this belief you have in Jesus seriously. So I don't know what you'd say about your camp story, but can I challenge you? Continue your story. Don't let your camp story end at camp. Let the passion and the momentum that's inside of you for Jesus continue. Don't let your camp story end. Use this summer and the week that you just had to move your faith to new levels. Use it to inspire people. Use your camp story to take a risk for Jesus. Use it to propel you to a new level of trust in Christ. We like to refer to camp not as the finish line for the year, but the starting blocks. Let's keep the fire going and watch as God continues to do big things in our lives.